24 days since a ball was kicked, 24 days of silence at Old Trafford, and now the wait is over because Leeds are coming to town. This isn't just any return to action. This is the fixture that gets the blood pumping, the one that means more than 3 points. Michael Carrick's United, third in the table, chasing Champions League football, welcoming a wounded, desperate Leeds side fighting for their Premier League lives. Monday night under the floodlights, the Roses Derby. Let's get into it.
Clutch the moment. Clutch brief.
Manchester United versus Leeds United. Premier League Matchday 32. Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff at Old Trafford. Third meets 15th. Champions League ambition against relegation desperation. This is your Matchday programme. Two managers walking into Old Trafford on Monday night with completely different burdens on their shoulders. Let's start with our man in the home dugout. 7 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat. That's Michael Carrick's record since taking charge, and it's got him in pole position for the permanent job. The man bleeds United, 12 years as a player, and now he's steering the ship with a quiet authority that's winning over everyone at Old Trafford. He took the squad to Ireland for a 4-day training camp during the break, sharpening the focus for this run-in, and he knows exactly what this fixture means. Carrick curiously never faced Leeds at Old Trafford during his entire playing career, 12 years, and he somehow missed them every single time at the Theatre of Dreams. Monday night is personal. He wants this one, and with a perfect 5-game home winning streak, the crowd are absolutely behind him. Across the way, Daniel Farke walks into a hostile Old Trafford with a squad riddled with injuries and a league position that keeps him up at night. 15th, just 3 points above the drop zone, but here's the thing about Farke's Leeds. They don't roll over. They drew at Elland Road with us earlier this season. They've scraped their way to an FA Cup semi-final, and they'll come here with nothing to lose. That makes them dangerous, but Carrick will have his boys ready for the battle. The league table doesn't lie, but it doesn't tell the whole story either. Let's put these two sides under the microscope. United sit third on 55 points, 15 wins, 10 draws, just 6 defeats, 56 goals scored, a goal difference of plus 13. The Carrick effect is real. Since he took the reins, this team has rediscovered its backbone. Only 1 defeat in his 10 matches, and that was a narrow loss at Newcastle. Leeds 15th, 33 points from 31 games, 7 wins all season, 12 draws, that's the most in the division. They can't find a way to win football matches, 1 victory in their last 9 league outings. And their away form is dreadful, 1 win from 15 on the road. Old Trafford on a Monday night is not the place you come to turn that around. Side by side, it's stark. 22 points between the two clubs. United have scored 19 more goals and conceded 5 fewer. The quality gap is enormous, but in a derby you throw the form book out the window. And that's what worries you. Leeds will come here backed into a corner, and cornered animals are unpredictable. The big story on our end is at the back. Harry Maguire's red card against Bournemouth means Carrick has to reshuffle, and the answer might just be walking back through the door. Maguire is suspended. De Ligt hasn't kicked a ball since November. His back injury is a long road, and he didn't even make the Ireland trip. Dorgu's hamstring keeps him out too. But here's the boost. Lisandro Martinez is back on the grass. He hasn't played since February, 5 matches missed, but he trained in Ireland and Carrick says he's available. The question is whether he starts or comes off the bench. Leeds are in far worse shape. Roden, Stach and Daniel James are all confirmed out. Biol, Okafor and Goodmanson are all facing late fitness tests. That's potentially 6 players missing for a team already thin on quality. Farke's got problems, and it shows why Carrick will feel this is the night to take control of the top 4 race. If there's one player whose return could define this match, it's the man they call the Butcher of Amsterdam. Lisandro Martinez, World Cup winner. The heartbeat of this defence when he's fit. He's been out since February the 10th, that 1-1 draw at West Ham, nursing a calf injury that's robbed United of their most aggressive defender for 2 months. But he's back on the grass, he made the trip to Ireland, and Carrick has confirmed he's in contention. With Maguire banned and Delight nowhere near fitness, United need Martinez, and what a game to come back for. Carrick's being cautious in public, and rightly so, but read between the lines, if Martinez wasn't starting, he wouldn't have taken him to Ireland. The alternative is pairing 19-year-old Aidan Heaven with 20-year-old Lenny Yoro against the physical presence of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Carrick knows what's at stake. Martinez will play. When Martinez plays, United are a different animal. The aggression, the ball playing from the back, the sheer intensity he brings, it lifts the entire team. Yoro is the future, but Martinez is the now. And against a Leeds side that will try to rough United up, having the butcher back in the trenches is exactly what the doctor ordered. Tactics, this is where the game will be won and lost. Let's break down how both sides are likely to set up. Carrick's been using this 4-2-3-1 to devastating effect. Lamon's in goal, Dalot and Shaw as the fullbacks, Martinez slotting in alongside Yoro. The double pivot of Casemiro and Mainu gives United control and energy. And then the fun starts. Kuna on the left, Fernandes pulling the strings at 10, Mbeumo's movement on the right, and Sesko as the focal point. That is a frightening amount of attacking talent. Farke will go with a back three. Struijk, Bornau replacing the injured Rodon, and Bijol if he passes his fitness test. They'll sit deep, compact, and try to frustrate. Ampadu anchors the midfield. Tanaka was superb in the FA Cup, and Aronson buzzes between the lines. Calvert-Lewin leads the press and holds the ball up. 10 league goals this season, he's their main threat. The decisive duel? Bruno Fernandes against Ethan Ampadu. Leeds will try to clog the middle, deny Fernandes time on the ball and force United wide. But Carrick's United have been brilliant at breaking low blocks. Kuna's dribbling, Mbeumo's runs in behind, and Sesko's aerial presence give them multiple routes to goal. Leeds need a heroic defensive performance. United just need to be patient, move the ball quickly, and the chances will come. Some rivalries are manufactured. This one is woven into the fabric of English football, the War of the Roses, reimagined every time these two meet. The numbers are devastating for Leeds. In the last 20 league meetings, United have won 12, drawn 5 and lost just once. At Old Trafford, it's even more emphatic. United are unbeaten in their last 18 home league games against Leeds. 18, not a single defeat. The Theatre of Dreams has been a house of horrors for them. But here's the thing, recent history has been kinder to Leeds. They drew 1-1 at Elland Road in January, which turned out to be Amorim's last match in charge before he departed. And back in February 23, they came to Old Trafford and took a point in a 2-2 thriller. Farke's side won't be intimidated. They know they can get something here. The question is whether Carrick's United are a different beast entirely. This isn't just a rivalry match. For both sides, the stakes couldn't be higher heading into the final stretch of the season. Look at this table. United are third on 55 points, level with Villa, but ahead on goal difference. 7 points clear of Chelsea in 6th. A win here and we start to put real daylight between ourselves and the chasing pack. Champions League football, the revenue, the prestige, the attraction for players in the summer, it all hinges on these final 7 games. For Leeds, the picture is grim. 15th, 33 points, 3 above the trapdoor. West Ham, Spurs and Forest are all breathing down their necks. Yes, they've got that glamour FA Cup semi against Chelsea at Wembley on April 26th, but Farke knows the league is everything. Get relegated and that Wembley day becomes a farewell party. The desperation makes this match electric. So what's the consensus? Where do the experts land on this one? Let's hear the verdicts. Sportsmole are going 3-1 United. They reckon Carrick's side will be too good, but expect Leeds to nick 1. NBC Sports see it a bit tighter, predicting 2-1 to the Reds, backing our attacking quality to shine through, but acknowledging Leeds will make it difficult. The theme is the same. United win, but it won't be a stroll. Now can Leeds cause an upset? Their case rests on the FA Cup momentum from beating West Ham, Calvert-Lewin causing problems to a reshuffled defence, and the fact they took a point off us at Ellen Road. But the case against is overwhelming. 1 away win in 15, potentially 6 players missing, and Carrick hasn't lost at home yet. The bookies and the pundits agree this should be a United night. Time for the numbers. Quickfire stats that frame this fixture perfectly. 18, that's how many consecutive home league games United have gone unbeaten against Leeds. It is a fortress record that stretches back over 2 decades. Leeds simply cannot win at Old Trafford. 24 days without a game. No Europe, no FA Cup. United have been dormant since that Bournemouth draw on March the 20th. Fresh legs or rusty boots? Carrick used that time wisely with the island camp, but match sharpness is always a question mark. 1 solitary away win from 15 Premier League games for Leeds. 28 goals shipped on the road. That is a horrific record, and it tells you everything about their chances of getting a result at Old Trafford on Monday. 10 Premier League goals for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's Leeds' talisman, their biggest threat, and the man Martinez and Yoro will need to keep quiet. He'll win aerial duels, he'll hold the ball up, and he'll make it uncomfortable. Ignore him at your peril. 5 home games under Carrick, 5 wins. 100% record at Old Trafford. The crowd has been electric, the results have followed, and the connection between the stands and the pitch is as strong as it's been in years. Leeds walk into a bear pit on Monday night. All right, enough analysis. Time to nail my colours to the mast. Here's the call. Manchester United 3, Leeds United 1. I think we blow them away in the first half. Leeds make it nervy with a Calvert-Lewin goal, but Carrick's men have too much quality. Martinez shores up the defence, Bruno runs the show, and Sesko gets on the score sheet. Old Trafford under the Monday night lights. There's only one winner. Come on, United.
Your match day starts here. Subscribe to Clutch Brief.